Welcome back. We've done some more Into the Breach. Gone are the comforts of the previous islands.
The comforts of... Well, I guess this one's nice. That one maybe not so much.
Maybe not so much.
So I was watching our last video, and I realised we may have made a slight error in our choices.
What did we do?
We put this guy in here and dumped 2 cores in for double shot, but the cores stay on the mech. So if we ever do want to swap it here, we'll have to have 2 more cores on this one, as well as the theory. So basically, where we suggested we would swap him into this one at some point, that may not work any longer, because we might not ever get that many cores.
Oh, I see. But we would just take rebounding. Yeah, okay. But it's only 2 cores.
Well, I mean, it's 2 cores for his thing, plus theoretically, if we wanted to get the ridiculous 4-bomb technique, there'd be another 3 cores on top of that.
I see. Cores do not travel.
No, because they're not attached to him, they're attached to the
So what does this double swap currently do? Nothing.
Well, it can act twice if it does not move, so we still get to do the potential free triangle teleport thing, or the shield and teleport, provided you don't move, which is slightly awkward.
Yeah.
Because you might actually end up shielding enemies, but...
Okay. Multi swap.
I am slightly second-guessing whether having the shield array was a good idea, or whether we should have just kept the freeze on that mech. But we'll see how it goes, I guess.
I mean, we've still got the freeze, haven't we?
Yes, but it's on this one.
We moved it.
But we can move it back.
Well, we could, yes. We could swap them. The only trouble is, of course, this is a science class weapon, so we can't really...
Oh, it can't really go anywhere else.
I mean, it can go on it, but it will cost another core just to use it at all. So we'll see. But now we need to look at the enemies and see what we've got. So the new enemies, we've got the Charger.
We've got a boss Nautilus.
Oh yeah, now that we know what those do, we actually understand that enemy. We've got the Chargers, which is relatively easy. And then a new enemy on that one. Don't know what that is.
The pyramid thing.
Yeah. The Protoss unit from StarCraft. That's what it looks like.
It does look a bit Protossy.
And that's got a spider buff.
Yeah, I'm thinking we do the spider buff first.
Is it just because the spider buff is just...
Well,
we don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is, but our assumption is it's going to be producing spiders, which is going to, more enemies, which is not necessarily a good idea.
They're like spiderlings.
And since there's only one enemy that we don't know in that list, and the rest of them are relatively easy.
And we don't know what that buff is either,
no.
do we?
We've still got our theoretical of fire resistance, but who knows?
Yeah. Is that like a fire resistant buff? Is that what that looks like?
Well, that's what I would have said.
But we don't really using fire, so that's not really a...
And also fire resistance seems like such an incredibly specialised buff that it would be really pointless anyway.
Weird.
Yeah.
So let's do Detritus, I guess.
Detritus disposal. Hello. Welcome to green.
Yeah, welcome to green. Done that. Oh, well, this kind of sucks. We either have to do a really hard one or a really easy one to unlock any more of the map.
Hive and...
Defend the VIPs. Oh my god, protecting
a little van.
Units.
Yeah.
And it's a high threat, and it starts with an alpha fucking mosquito.
And can we move those?
Well, presumably they will have a move, although I'd bet on it being like one space. But
they're little jeeps. They probably go a bit farther than...
maybe.
Are you thinking of like the return fire jeep where it can move hella fast?
Yeah. And obviously this one is an easier mission. And then there's this one for... Well,
that's not actually going to help us progress.
But destroy the acid vats kind of sucks as a mission type as well.
Yeah. Because you have to use your attacks.
We might end up doing the easy one, but I mean, technically at this point, what do we need? I mean, it would be nice to get the extra power core or whatever, but...
The cores are apparently what we want.
Yeah, but...
That's true, but is it worth the risk?
This could be a short video.
What if we die on the first one? Well,
I mean, we probably won't die. We'll probably just fail the objectives.
Yeah. Okay.
But do we want to do that, or do we want to just skirt around it instead? Go from...
What's the perfect island bonus again?
Don't fail any of the mission objectives.
Yeah, but what'd you get?
A pilot, a weapon, or a +2 grid defense.
Oh, I see. It unlocks the extra pick.
Yeah.
Do we want any more weapons?
Well...
Bouncing bombs for the win.
So maybe. I mean, we could do with potentially another like attacking weapon to fill in one of these utility slots that we're just currently filling. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that mission or like the look of it. Defend the VIPs I'd be fine with, but not necessarily with the high threat where you start with the extra alpha.
Yeah.
All right, then let's go for
Is
the
that the
perfect.
difference with the high threat?
Yeah, high threat, because you can always see where there's the extra alpha on the map at the start.
Right.
That's
I
what.
see. Yeah.
And obviously you get the extra reward as well, but let's just go for the easy mission.
Okay, let's do it.
We get to find out what
See
these
how
do as
easy
well.
it is.
Oh, and also we get to find out what the spider buff does.
Starfish.
Oh, okay. That is kind of what I was imagining it might be.
The
diagonal attacks.
Okay, the arachnid scion will cause all.
And that's
Vec
also
to
kind of
create
what I
a
guess that was.
spiderling egg on death. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what we guessed. Right, so it attacks.
It attacks diagonally. 4 spaces as well. But it's not flying, unlike these two. How much move does it have? 3, okay. And it's also not webbing. And these guys still smoke. And what this guy's advanced version of it is just free damage, as alphas typically are. Okay then, well, I don't think there's much to worry about here, but where are we going to put everyone? Just sort of centre.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Room
bomber
to
guy at the back.
yeah, room to just either block them or just like wade in where we need to. Yeah. Yeah, bomber close to the back because he's going to want that whole back row to move in.
And should we expose the teleporter closer to the front?
Well, he's just going to teleport
Right in the middle.
danger out of the way, so he's fine.
Well, we've got the shield thing, right? So
He'll
if
be
he doesn't
shielded.
move-
No, the other guy has the shield now. The Bombermech. We switched those pilots
okay.
because of the double move thing. Which
That's
again, you only get the double attack if you don't move. So you do need something to be next to you to start with to be able to do the double teleport.
Yeah. Well, but that could be one of our other mechs,
Well, yes.
depending on
could be.
circumstance.
Let's just put him in. Well,
You've been smoked. You've also been smoked.
oh, right. Sometimes enemies come out of the acid. I forgot about that.
Right.
But they get acided on the way out of the
Immediately.
acid.
I see. Oh, so because the acid counts as like a hole to the center of Vec Town.
Well, only in this area. Okay, well, so we need to do something about this guy and this guy, which we can do by just shooting through them this direction, I guess.
Well, we need to do something about everything other than the acid pool.
Well, technically we don't need to do anything about that if we really need to not.
He's going to attack that's a city in? Oh, because the
The
shield.
shield.
Gotcha.
And obviously getting rid of this guy before we kill anything else would be a good idea. And something did come directly in front of us, so we can do a double teleport if we want.
That's true.
What ones would be logical to swap? I mean, swapping this guy with either of the mosquitoes isn't going to work, so putting him over here,
No.
I guess. Not
Yeah,
sure if
with
that's
the-
particularly helpful.
Swapping with the buff.
And then swap the buff with one of the mosquitoes as well.
Buff could be an option because you're at least minimizing the threat. You know, the starfish is no longer a threat up there.
Yeah.
Um,
And they do only have 2 health, which is kind of nice. And also, we can't really get any alignment for a bounce. Well, I mean, we can kill both of these guys with the bounce shot.
that would actually. No, well, yes, because the first shot, but you'd have to move
him out of the way.
Move him out of the way, yeah, because the first shot would kill it, and
Go
then
this way, and then this
second shot
would
would
go that way.
and kill that guy, right?
Yeah,
So,
they both be dead. 2 damage each.
so then we would have to come up with a pierce shot,
Yeah.
which
And also, we want to kill this guy before we kill anything, ideally, if we can.
yeah, there's nothing we could put in the way.
Well, we can swap the starfish and him first, and then do the bounce shot on
Then do
those
the
two
bounce.
instead.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. That'd work.
That'd be
And
good.
then
And then what do we do about him?
we could go.
Where can the
we
pierce
could,
shot
we could
move
go
to?
here and shoot upwards, pushing him into the acid and doing damage.
Oh yes. Can you get them all the way over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
You
might
can go
be
quite
the-
far.
I mean, the acid would be kind of irrelevant because he'd be on 1 health, and the acid wouldn't really have an effect at that point. But
Do those things get acided because they're flying?
yes, they should do.
I think they do.
So, does that seem like the best plan? Probably for now. Gets rid of the buff. Gets rid of this guy, so that shield remains. The starfish will be irrelevant.
Yeah, no damage is taken for anything.
And then
It's-
there's just this extra guy, but he's already acided, which makes
Yeah.
him easier to kill.
And we'll deal with the emergent. But okay, but we need to move. What are we doing with Telly?
We're swapping the starfish and the buffer so we can do the bounce shot onto them instead of the
Yeah.
starfish.
Oh, right.
Which does mean he's not going to move, so he can do a secondary action.
But we don't want to shield the enemies.
No, I mean we could kill them and then deploy the shield.
Yeah.
What's that even?
Except this guy will still be in range. Oh, and he does actually. Oh, he kind of. Oh, he's going to take damage
Oh, because he's in.
because of the bump. Well, or whatever, I guess.
That's fine.
Never
He'll
mind.
shield out. We could get him to shield himself anyway. Get him to shield himself now, like
Yeah,
whatever.
but he can't though because that will shield that guy.
Oh yeah, well yeah, okay, after you shoot.
That's inconvenient. But 1 damage is fine. You can
Yeah.
repair, I
I
guess.
suppose you could. Yeah, use the second action.
Use his action to repair. That's good.
It's dumb, but it's fine.
Nice.
I'm all acidic.
Not bad.
That was a much wetter sound effect than I was imagining.
From a fish.
from a starfish.
He's,
No, this is probably going to be problematic.
what does the acid actually do to them?
It's like an anti-armor. They take more damage. I think they take like 1 more damage.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's double damage.
Double
in fact.
damage. Yeah.
Huh.
Well, this is annoying. Can't really do anything apart from just shove that guy into the acid and take him out.
Well, unless you bomb him.
Well, yes, unless we deal with him some other way.
Because what would it die before he? If we bombed the acidized thing, like what are we looking? D4, I think.
This one.
So if you bomb him and then bomb the spider, does he move? Does his corpse move and hurt the other guy?
Which direction? This way?
That way, yeah.
Yeah, it would. For 1. for 1 damage.
For 1 damage.
Okay, so we get a little bonus.
That's,
Little bonus.
that's good. Yeah.
A little bonus.
Or we could use the actual walking bomb and put it here and... Oh no, that would hit the city, I guess.
But, I mean,
What else
doing
do we
that
need to do?
bounce
We need to
and
get-
killing the spider, I mean, can the
And then
Pierce guy actually move far enough to deal with, like, the starfish or something?
So, like here... I don't know, can he? What's his move? 5, 1, 2...
yeah,
Yeah, he can.
He could, so we could get
But he
there,
would be standing right in the line of fire of that, so that's no good.
but it would push it. Oh, but it's a shot, right? Yeah. And it wouldn't. Yeah, because
We're
it
going to
would-
have to teleport that guy somewhere, right? Or just send out of the way.
But you could do that after the fact, right? Because we haven't used Telly yet.
No.
So, yeah, just push him and get your damage onto the starfish to kill it, and then we Telly that guy somewhere else.
We have to deal with this as well, I guess.
How much damage? That's an alpha, right?
Which one? This one?
That one.
Yeah.
So you could swap him with the new spider
Yes,
up the
dude.
top there, and then he'll do double damage to the one attacking to the city.
After him, though.
After him, damn.
After.
Yeah. Or you swap him with the guy that just. I mean, if you want pointless, you just swap him with the guy
I don't
that.
want pointless, I want success.
Yeah, well, no, but it's not super pointless. But you swap him with the guy that's webbed With our
there.
Pierce tank, yeah, at C2. Because his shot will just then be irrelevant. We won't hurt it, but
Well, I mean, if we leave this guy alive, it would. It would do 3 damage.
would it? So how?
Well, if we swap our mech instead, swap our mech with the Firefly.
Oh, but then we were not doing damage. Then we'd have to move him behind the tele tank to pierce the Starfish.
Yeah, so he'd be here, then you move him here, shoot through that way to kill the Starfish.
Well, you'd move him to B5, right? Because you'd have to move tele tank to C5.
Oh, right, yeah. But then we still need to deal with both of these. That's the actual problem.
But that's not the problem because we'll be bombing them.
Yeah, but
Can we get both?
it won't kill that
Yeah.
one though. Even though it's only double damage of 1. So, and also we can't put the bomb there anyway.
Oh yeah, what was our plan for that? Oh yeah, no,
We
we
were going to
didn't.
bounce shot between these two, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could bounce it off this guy and this guy instead, and then move him. But that doesn't. That's not enough actions to deal with what we need to deal with.
How much movement have we got on bomb?
Not enough for a lot of things.
3, is it?
Yeah, it's really the only shots he has is this line and this line, I guess. We can easily shove that guy into the acid if we need to. What if we swap that guy instead? Put that guy in over here,
Because he'll just get hit.
or whichever order that happens in. Oh, he does his attack first, so the other dude will
That
die.
guy will die. That's fine.
Which is slightly less good, but... And then, so the Pierce tank will be here. This guy will still be here. But the teleporter will be here.
We haven't done a bomb yet, right?
No, yeah.
So you would put him in behind the. Ah, no, that's not going to work, is it? So who would be where? Sorry.
The telly would be here, because he'd have to stand there to teleport that dude. This guy would get put here.
Okay, so then you could put Pierce tank in the gap.
Here. Yeah, but that's still hitting the shield.
The Pierce tank could end up at C5, right?
Okay,
And to shoot Starfish
No,
through that
no,
guy.
because then you're going to take the attack.
Yeah, no, fine, but it will push him back one. We haven't used bomb yet, and then you bomb that guy and push him into the acid.
Oh, what? Push him this way and then that guy that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quite good.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that should work, right? Because the Starfish will be dead from the Pierce shot. That guy will be here, and the bomb, yeah, that should work, I think.
I think.
That's quite
Right.
good.
So run that. So we move him there.
Move
swap.
him there, swap those two,
Yeah.
and that deals with that attack. Then he's here, he goes to here, shoots up this way, they both move up one square, but that one dies, so he's here. Then the bomb bounce pushes the first one, let's just check, puts the first one backwards,
Yeah.
and the second
the
one
acid.
backwards the other direction, so they both go into the acid. I think that should work.
Does the acid kill them or stop them from firing?
No,
It's a hole.
it kills them, it's like water.
It kills them.
Even though they come out of it,
They
it's just
come
like,
out of
it's
it,
like the
right.
holes on RSD. They can spawn out of it, but they still die if they fall back in.
Slip.
Massive no big
6
deal.
damage. Ha, says Henry. Doink, doink.
Boink.
Multiple back remains.
Nice. That was a good move.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I've done a plan.
You've done a plan, Rob.
No, Alpha Starfish. Oh, it only does 2 damage. I was expecting 3. Not in a very convenient place, though. For any teleportation. Apart from with this guy, I guess. Wait, that's an alpha leaper as well.
It is.
So it actually has 3 health. Well, although it's acid, so effectively still 1 health.
Yeah. Well, depending on what we hit it with.
Yeah.
Well, we've got nothing that does just 1 damage anymore, whatever he says.
Apart from collision, but collision is affected by acid anyway. And the alpha has 4 health. And something is parked next to us, so we can potentially double teleport. Not sure that's going to be of any use here, though, since these 2 attacks are both facing downwards, and putting the starfish here also still hits a building. I mean, we could put something where that tank is, I suppose. And I'd like to block an emergency. We could send the Pierce tank down here and shoot upwards to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But that's a single part of the plan that we need to come up with the rest of.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we could just do the obvious thing and just artillery shot this dude and then swap those 2, and then that would just be it. But it's not a great turn.
Well, and then you could move Pierce Guy to shoot the other dude off the city, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That would be the third part of those 2 moves.
Starfishes, do they count as huge, or are they just?
It's just an enemy.
I mean, So you could use your double teleport to move the starfish with G2. Oh no, you can't. Would that work? Would that work? And then you swap the one attacking the city with where the starfish currently is. So it doesn't matter what order you do. So you had basically.
So you'd swap this one with the starfish, and then the starfish with that one. Is what you're saying?
Would I?
Is that in fact what you're saying?
I'm not sure it is. I may have got how this is going to work completely wrong.
Because you can't move, remember, to initiate, so you have to teleport this one first. But you can still do what you're saying, get the starfish there, it's just it's in a different order.
Yeah.
You swap the starfish into here first and then swap it back out to there.
Yeah. Because then what would I do?
Then something.
Because you could just push the starfish in the water then.
From here.
Or if you can get your Pierce tank to anywhere
here,
along the road too. Yeah.
Shoot up that way. Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
And then just chuck a bomb on the other one.
Yeah, I suppose.
And push that into the acid.
Or just kill it because it's going to go.
Oh yeah, just totally murder it.
Right, well, that's a fun double teleport move.
Could we do anything slightly more fancy though? How about we could use the teleporter on this tank to swap in, say, this guy, so he'll be here, then put our walking bomb here and kill both of them and take the shield off that city.
And then what would you do with starfish? Just
Yeah, I don't know. I was just suggesting that as a thing you could do along the way. It would be a way to get 2 kills out of that, but I guess there's not really much else to do because then there wouldn't be any secondary teleport target to move because it'd be dead. Yeah, I guess the plan seems to be the plan. What was the plan? Double swap.
Starfish.
Double swap the starfish. Pierce up to shove the starfish into the water, and then just bomb the other guy attacking the city.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which order do we need to do it? It's starfish to
Starfish
here.
first, yeah. Now
Then
starfish and
here.
back guy.
And then move to here, so we're not standing in the acid.
Right.
Shoot that guy that way.
Spoosh.
And then just We could even use the walking bomb instead if we really wanted to. Instead of the bounce archery. It doesn't actually make any difference.
No.
Because it's just going to die.
Bounce it.
Shoot at this emergence hole. Okay.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Still 4 enemies.
Oh yeah, that's not the charger, is it? That's the rock creating guy. That might actually be kind of annoying.
These rocks don't explode, though.
No, they don't explode. They're just going to get in the way a lot.
We could just... Well, we could do 4 damage to him by piercing a rock and pushing him into a rock.
Yes, we could. And the only technically the only attacks we have to worry about are things that might kill us, because that one, because everything else is irrelevant because they're hitting shields.
So how much health does the rock guy have?
2.
Oh, well, he's gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much. We can just kill him and then just end the turn. Well, I'll move the teleporter guy out of the way and then end the turn.
Who else needs XP?
Yes, can we get any more?
Teleport tank needs XP.
We don't need the Pierce guy to get XP any longer. He's maxed. The teleporting guy can't really get XP. That's the trouble. Apart from if we happen to have the opportunity to teleport things into water directly.
He hasn't got the heat converter to do 1 damage.
No. Well, theoretical 1 damage.
Fire damage.
Are there any bonus kills we can get out of this setup? I mean, we could technically kill both of these guys with the bounce shot from here. That would be a lot of experience.
Sure. And then
swap this guy with that rock. Oh, then he'd be attacking the tank, but it's got a shield, and it's the end of the game anyway, so...
Yeah, because we don't have to worry about that guy at the top.
No. In fact, I don't think there's really anything the Pierce tank can even do in that situation.
We could just pierce the rock guy anyway.
I mean, we could. Yeah, I guess he could get the pointless kill for no experience.
Yeah. Feel good factor.
Yeah.
Standard.
No, I guess he will actually have to kill him because I got rid of the rock I was going to swap him with.
Oh, yeah. Swap him with the other rock.
Yeah, but that wouldn't help because he'd still be attacking that city.
Yeah.
Now we can pointlessly teleport this guy with this rock twice.
Or you could... Well, you could move, like, just to avoid all damage.
Just teleport him to where this rock is.
Swap the bomber, or swap either of your mechs with him. Oh, wait, no, because we're next to a rock. But we've got to move still, haven't we?
Well, yes, we can do 1 teleport after we move.
Yeah, so we could just...
We could just pointlessly do this.
Swap him with the bomber.
No damage for me.
Shields remain intact. If only that was a bonus objective.
Yeah.
On the easy missions.
Nice.
I mean, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
We didn't even need the shields there, as it turned out.
No.
Well, nanosilos. Destroy the acid storm controller, block Vex spawning 3 times. Oh, acid storms. Okay, so we have to destroy a thing which has some unknown amount of health points. And this may... What does acid storms apply? Well, storm generating functions, all units will have acid applied. So we'll probably get acided immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably, you could just let it happen until the last turn, so all the enemies will always be acided as well. And then kill it on the last possible turn.
What does acid stand for here?
I don't think it's ever described.
So.
I mean, we do have to choose between one of these 2 missions. So which one do we prefer the look of?
I mean, do we? We could just do the other one right now. But,
well, yeah, but
and then come back to it.
We do need to get into one more mission after. So do we want to do the high threat with the lots of enemies?
And lots of protection. Although we've, like... The Jeeps are basically just 2 more cities, right? And we've been pretty good at not getting cities murdered.
Well, yeah.
Do you think of them that way?
And they also are technically units, so we can teleport them.
Ooh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
And we could shield them, I guess, but...
Where's shields?
Yeah, I reckon we probably give it a go.
Hardcore.
No, well, luckily 2 of the enemies are the nice, easy ones.
Yeah.
You know the score.
What does this have? Hit the gas.
Near
Oh,
the
okay.
gas tank.
It has 0 move, apart from its attack, which you only get twice.
I see. So we could do 2 moves for 2 squares, or is it just a move with, like, as far as it...
Well, yeah, it doesn't really tell
a
you.
max length move, or... Okay, well, they're just cities. Let's treat them like cities unless we have to.
Well, that one might want to move regardless. Like, up here a bit. Oh no, and there's the secret squad. Oh shit.
What?
Inside that mountain, the glowing dot.
What?
I think you have to do something else after that.
Oh wait, not just bust it open.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to bust it open and then move on to that square like a tiny
Like a pod, right.
And then something else. I think I've only ever seen that, like, once.
To unlock a new squad.
Yeah, the secret FDL squad.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so where do we want to put people to start with? These guys are webbing, so we're going to want the teleport mech probably exposed up here, I guess.
What, to get as webbed as possible?
Yeah. Max web.
No, that doesn't really leave any other... This is like the only safe spot for the Pierce mech.
Do we care about safe? We just move him.
Not if he's webbed, though. That's what I'm saying. This guy can reach all those squares.
But if he's been webbed, then he's being attacked, then we can just tell you. I'm not so worried about it.
I guess.
I guess, like, how far can the Starfish move? Like, what are the...
3.
They're going to go for the jeeps, aren't they? I was about to say, they're not going to come for our cities right here, are they?
Well, they could go for one of the cities.
Yeah.
And this guy can go, like, mainly cities. And it's the free attack damage, of course, which will do double damage to those cities. Yeah. I mean, worst comes to worst, you can always just use the push to shove the web off you, which is a real bad use of equipment, but, you know, it is a thing you can do. But he has the best movement anyway, so he can afford to spawn, like, quite out of position. Just make sure we don't put this guy in range of web. Should be this square, I guess. Kind of limited options.
Yeah, put Telly there to stop Starfish from doing something. Finally. Blob.
Okay. Oh wait, that might be a problem.
Why is that a problem?
Because if he's in a smoke, he won't be able to use his attack. So he won't even be able to move.
Unless we can't move now. Unless we push him.
Let's just see if
or Telly him.
Unless he can. Oh no, he can still move in smoke. Apparently that's not disabled by smoke.
Okay.
Okay. So that guy can just technically move out of the way if we need to.
Okay. It's not. It doesn't count as an attack. It's just an ability of some sort.
How far can he go? Quite far.
Yeah, it looks like about 3 spaces, I guess.
Doesn't actually say.
And this one we won't be able to see because he's webbed.
All right. So what are we doing? Blow one of the jeeps up. I could definitely do that.
Yeah, let's maybe not. I mean, we could easily just swap the Starfish with one of these dudes so it will kill the other one.
Yeah.
Although, oh no, 2, yeah, it does go before them.
Okay, yeah, so save the jeep. I think that seems too obvious.
Yeah,
but
there's got to be more to that turn. And then where could we swap that guy with something else afterwards? Because, you know, double teleport. Not anything really useful, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. Because he's not going to get hit by Starfish either, so it's not even if we pulled the buff in up there for some reason, that's not going to help us.
No. Obviously kill the buff before anything else, ideally, as well, as usual, which might have to be the artillery.
Well, you can block that mountain and then...
Oh yeah, I guess. We could start that. And that'd also give this guy a backwards escape route as well.
Yeah. And then hit the buff. And then what are we doing with Pierce Tank? Just pushing that other blob
Pushing.
out of the
We
way.
could go here and shoot downwards, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that. Can you get there? Yeah, you can get there. Just because Starfish isn't going to be there, so he's not going to get
He's
hurt
gonna
by
be
it.
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
And depending on what, like, if you did want to use your double telly, could you? I don't know. Yeah.
It's not really. I don't think it's worth swapping like one of the one-hit dudes down here rather than doing 3 damage to the one that has 4 health.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do the double teleport and bring the buff up instead.
And kill the buff,
Yeah.
or let the buff get exploded.
Or put the buff there and use the pierce shot to get him. I don't know. I think the artillery shot on the and also, the mountain. Just in case we want to try for the secret squad, I guess.
Well, and we definitely need to move the Starfish to where we were going to anyway, because it needs to damage that spider on the right
Well, yeah,
at G2.
that teleport is an integral part of the plan.
Yeah.
And we can't quite, we can't just run in there and shield all the jeeps. Shield all the enemies as well.
Nobody dies this fight. Not a single thing.
Well, there's only going to be one more swarm, so technically, as long as we can avoid having these attacks happen, we can keep all these enemies alive.
Well, the buff would die, because we'll bomb them.
Oh, yes.
I think that's the plan.
Yes, I think probably so.
Slurp.
Let me just double check. Yep, 2. Right, and then Bombermech, we want to bounce off the mountain onto the buff.
Mm-hmm.
And because he has a shield, he can stand in acid, which
Yeah.
I'm going to say, you might think that's pointless, but I'm pretty sure standing in the acid square removes the acid square.
Oh, interesting.
So he can basically...
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no, maybe not. I think it used to at some point.
Oh, it's still smoking.
It still says it's an acid pool square.
But it just can't see it.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
Wow.
Unknown object detected at mountain excavation site. Yes, that's true. I wouldn't have thought the Jeep can pick it up, but that'd be funny. Right, so there's this.
I'll shoot that dude. Uh-oh.
No, well, I mean, the Jeep can just
Yeah,
drive away.
just drive away, yeah. Can you pick up the thing while he's going?
Do you want to park him on that square? I mean, I guess it is kind of safe because there's smoke on the front side of it.
Can you not just travel through it?
Well, no, you have to stop on the square if it's a thing to pick up.
He says got another move later if we need it.
Yeah,
We didn't think about the push.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, see if we can get the thing. He can't get the thing.
No, it doesn't seem to. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, that thing lit up when I got near. It looks like it's transmittering.
No, maybe you have to do that more than once to actually trigger the event.
Right, so it's like we've done it this mission, but we'll just find another one later now.
Yeah, potentially. Right. Nothing else to do with this guy's second move, right? We don't want to teleport anything else. I mean, we could bring this guy up here. Would that be more helpful in the next turn?
Well, it might be in a slightly more murderous position, so we can do more murdering of it. Maybe.
No, I think I'd rather keep him down there. Probably. Oh, wait. Here comes the FDO pod.
Boosh. It's not one we've ever seen.
Let's hope the enemies don't immediately destroy it.
Okay, well, threatening the important thing. They're going after the other Jeep.
Okay, so obviously, ideally, we want to be able to stand on this.
We move Telly over there, and then can we use Starfish for anything entertaining? I mean,
Not really.
we could just. No.
I mean, I suppose he could go here, then he'd kill that guy.
Yeah, but then we would have to deal with.
This guy
That
would
guy.
be shooting at it, yes.
Yeah.
He's only got 1 health left. Or we could just use the bomb to kill both of those. Don't forget, we still have that walking bomb. It's still here.
The walking bomb, yes.
We can actually get a double kill on this.
Okay, so that would double kill them. We would what would we
Then
then
we just
do?
move out of the way of the starfish. And move out of the way of this guy.
And then somehow pierce that? Is there any way of us being able to do damage to?
We...
Would it work? Immediately no. Where I was about to say no.
I mean, we could not stand on the pod, move to here. Wait, now, hang on. This guy has 5 move, right?
Yeah.
So...
You could just get there.
Well, no, I'm saying if we move the telly here, teleport this guy with this guy, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he can shoot up through them and do a bunch of damage.
Do what with what now?
So you move the teleporter here, swap the starfish and the gun mech. Oh no, that will attack that, I guess.
Yeah.
That doesn't quite work.
Well, you'd have to push it or kill the starfish.
Well, no, he would though, right? Because if he shoots from here, it will do 3 damage from the shot and 1 damage from the impact.
Run that by me again. So you'd move Telly up to the
Move
pod.
Telly to pod, swap the starfish with the Pierce mech. Pierce mech would be here. He's got 5 moves, so he can get to here, shoot upwards.
Would you take 2 collision damage? One from the mountain,
Well,
one
yes, he
from...
would. But then that would definitely be overkill.
And then 3 damage from the actual shot.
Yes.
So that's the 5
And we'd
we
also
need.
get the 1 extra bonus collision damage from this dude on this dude.
Yeah. Alright. Assuming that calculation tricks out.
Yeah, assuming
And then we
that's
use the
right.
remote bomb.
And then we use the remote bomb for the first time in a while.
He's back.
And he's actually even going to get to explode, not just sit on something.
Pod extracted.
Not recovered. Oh, the attack got cancelled anyway.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Blow up another bit of mountain. If only this was the 2 mountain kill mission.
Yeah. Give it some bomb. Now's your time to shine.
Finally.
Didn't get to walk anywhere.
No.
Got to blow up.
Right, do we want to use any of the movement of these guys? We could move this guy back a bit.
No. Save them for when we're in trouble.
Like he can web.
Well, there's nothing to web them at the moment.
No, that's true. No, there's still nothing to web them.
Web 'em.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Well, apart from this one, I suppose. If we move that guy out of the way, that one will be a problem, but apart from that... Obviously, shoving him up onto an emergency hole is
That
a
would be good.
helpful option. And he's going to have to move to be able to teleport something, so no double teleport this turn.
Okay, what if we just teleported the Jeep for the flying blobby thing?
What, like this? Swap those two.
No, I was actually thinking the upper Jeep, but...
Well, sure. That would also save him.
And what else would you do? Could you... Damn, we can't quite move the bomber to where I want for that.
Yeah, the bomber's a bit stuck up here now.
What's the attack order looking like?
Mosquito, then the 2 fireflies.
Way round. If the fireflies were the other way, that would be nice.
What we got? The obvious thing to do is use the pierce shot to just push him up onto that emergency hole. So he's attacking this way, but we obviously have to move him out. We can't
Still
have
need to
him
move
doing
him.
his attack.
But we could swap that and the other firefly, because then that...
Yes, but we then take the firefly shot. It's only 1 damage, so that's technically okay.
But you could just bomb it. Because we haven't used bomb yet.
Well, yes, but
We could use remote bomb and walk it over there.
what are we doing in total? Push him onto the thing, That deals with his attack. Swap. Wait, swap what now?
Can Telly move to the... No, that's not gonna work either.
And we can do something stupid like move the Jeep onto the emergence hole and then swap it with one of the enemies and block both emergence holes. Assuming that the teleporter can actually target it. I guess we should just double check. Yes, it can. Like, it could move here. We could then swap it with that Firefly, I guess.
Don't actually know.
Wait, does that make sense? So the Jeep would be here. We'd swap that Firefly with that Jeep. So the Jeep would be down here. The Firefly would be on the emergence hole. We shoot the other Firefly up onto that emergence hole. So both the Firefly... Oh, God.
And then what are we doing about the mosquito? Just bombing it?
Yeah, you hit it with the bouncing bomb into the smoke, I guess, because you can force it to go. Oh no, actually, wait, you can't reach that far for the bounce.
No, that was. He can't get into.
We are gonna have to teleport it or pierce shot it. I mean, I guess we could pierce shot through the Jeep and kill it. And then only block one of the emergence holes. Well, no, we could block both because then we could put the walking bomb in the other emergence hole.
Yeah.
Yes. Walking bomb is back.
To shine.
The traditional technique. But wait, are we blocking all these attacks then? No, right?
No, because that one's still shooting, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not moving anymore.
We do have to move that or cancel its attack.
So can we walking bomb blow up?
Well, the walking bomb only does 1 damage, so nothing's going to die from it.
Oh, yeah.
Where can Telly get to?
Yeah, not really anywhere. So we put the Jeep in the hole, swap that dude, push that dude, then bomb push that guy into the smoke. I mean, I guess that's fine, right? Oh no, wait, the bomb push into the problem. We've literally just discussed that. I've already forgot what we said. So we teleport.
Can't get far enough.
Teleport that guy first. So move the Jeep to here, teleport him onto that instead.
Right.
So both the Jeeps would be here. And then we wouldn't be able to push that guy that way.
Push wouldn't work because they'd still get shot off.
Oh yeah, because he'd be.
We could push him.
Pushing the other way.
Okay, so we might not be able to block both emergence holes then.
When you bomb something, can it hit ground and bounce, or does it have to hit something?
No, it has to bounce off something.
Rat.
Which can be a building or a mountain.
Yeah.
So can you use the pierce to push that Firefly down instead of up onto the emergence hole and stand on the emergence hole?
Stand on the emergence hole and push him that way. Yeah, we could.
Because then he would shoot. Then he would shoot his mate. And then if we had tellied the other two, the Jeep and the blobber, then he's going to shoot the blobber. Well, it's not a blobber, is it? Where's that thing?
Mosquito.
Mosquito, yeah. That seems good, right?
Not, and then chuck a bomb to see if we can do something.
Yeah, do something with the walking
Wait, so okay, so we're standing here, we're shooting this guy down, so his attack's going to hit that dude. We move the Jeep to the emergence hole and then swap him with the mosquito. So the mosquito's there, the Jeep's here.
Yeah. So the mosquito is blocking the emergence, Anne's going to get shot.
And then a bomb happens.
And then whatever we can do with a remote bomb.
Yeah, okay. Can we work out what we're going to do with the remote bomb first, though?
Okay.
Well, what is it? You'd move into like C column, I guess. Oh, you can get all the way D, so you could.
I mean, we could technically just put the remote bomb here and do 2 damage to them before we do anything else.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, they're not going to be in an arrangement where we can hit more than one thing, right? Because they'll be in next to each other, and this guy will be over here.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Deal some damage.
Let's bring you as far forward as possible, I guess. That's
Doesn't
probably...
really matter. Remote bomb.
Remote bomb kind of looks like the snarks from Half-Life.
Yeah, it does a little bit. It even, like, rears up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have to move
Jeeps
you
through
onto the hole.
Yeah. I can handle myself.
So you say. Don't know about that.
We're gonna handle you some more. Handled.
Okay, that looks good.
That looks alright.
Okay.
Spitting fire. Spitting whatever that spit is.
Spinning blue blob.
Didn't expect fire today.
Okay, I think we should be good, because we probably can kill all of this. Probably. Well, maybe not, I guess. We could if we had the fire on the sides, man. What would be the easiest way to do something useful? Obviously, we can just shoot that guy with the artillery. That would be fine. And I guess to be able to get a pierce shot on one of those, we could drive the Jeep in front, just pierce through the Jeep, and then move the other Jeep out of the way. Or teleport this guy somewhere. Actually, we could move the Jeep here, and then use this guy to swap this guy into there. Oh, that won't do the collision damage because there's not a third thing. Actually, wait, can this... Oh no, it can't quite get to the behind it. That's where I want it to be. So you can get the Jeep here and then swap them.
What, the Jeep in the mountain can't move far enough? Or...
No, then they're one square too short of where I'd want that guy to go. Although, really, the Pierce Tank can't get experience anyway, so killing anything with the Pierce Tank is kind of pointless. So really, the only thing we need to worry about is what we kill with the Bombermech, and then just everything else we just move out of the way. So kill the Alpha with the Bomber, so he gets the most experience.
Or, you know, move the Pierce Tank and just shoot it through telly.
Yes, but then the Pierce Tank doesn't get experience. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we want the people who can still get experience, admittedly not much more experience.
But then, how many... You could just bomb one of these two guys, though.
Well, they're not worth as much experience, though. But yes, you could...
Like, so if you did your swap plan with the Jeep, you could kill both, right? Because they would both be in line. I don't know, how far can Telly get? Not quite.
I mean, to him. I mean, yeah, I guess you could put the Jeep here, move Telly here, swap them so they're both there, and then you can do the bounce shot.
Yeah,
but
and
then
take a little bit of damage off the
knockback.
Off the knockback, because Telly would... I mean, Science Tank can take it, right? Yeah, he'd take one damage.
Yeah.
And then your bomber would get both kills.
But we need to do the pierce shot first, I
You would
guess.
have to pierce up, yeah, to get that to work.
Oh, but then that would move the Telly tank too far away.
No, do Pierce Tank first.
Yeah, but the push pushes the Telly tank back one square. Not quite. Yeah, I'm gonna say we just shoot the Alpha with the artillery, and then just screw it. Then just leave. Just move this guy out of the way somehow, when they will be done.
What if we swapped?
No, I'm done. I'm done with this mission.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
There's no other experience to even get. Like,
I reckon we could have got 2 bomber kills somehow, but never mind.
but would it have been worth as much as one Alpha kill, though?
That's a good question. Maybe not. Not sure. Do some shoving. somehow.
I guess we are going to have to involve the teleporter because we can't really shove this one that easily. Run up here and swap him with the back jeep, and then that's it.
Yeah. Well, you could shoot him against the mountain for no reason.
I could. That would technically kill him with the 1 damage.
Destroy that natural environment. Bye, mate. See you again.
Well, we got away with that. And even got the FTL pod.
Yeah. That wasn't as
Whatever more
hard
protects
as
the strange pod.
Nope, we got the Zoltan.
Contents.
Reticle +1, reduce makes HP to 1, of course. Gain shield every turn. Oh, okay. Right, well, I don't think we're going to use that guy, probably.
+1 reactor core.
So you survive purely on shield, because you can't take another hit after the shield, but you do get the shield every turn.
Yeah, so you can take a hit every turn.
I mean, that's not that
Guaranteed.
different having 2 health, is it?
No, because the shield's worth as many health as you need.
It's
You just
strictly
can't-
better than 2 health, isn't it?
you just have to make sure you're only tanking 1 shot a turn.
Yeah, and also because the shield always absorbs all of the hit, so even if it was
Yeah.
like a 3 damage hit, it would still only destroy the shield.
Yeah.
And it's got +1 reticle plus +1 rec reactor, so that's like +2, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's good. Put him on the Bombermech, that would get us some way towards the double bombs. And then we can sell this
that's true.
woman for 4 points. Or we could put him in here. But then we'd have an unnecessarily large amount of cores that we can't really do much with.
Heal swapping.
What do you think? Do we put him in?
On the bomber?
Yeah, probably on the bomber.
Yeah.
Can you
Seems
then
good.
give him reduce mech HP to 1? Can you then just put health on?
You have to give him it back.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I guess we can just see, because this is a non-committal.
No, it takes it off.
Okay, yes.
Not possible. Zoltan health. Don't mess with the Zoltan.
And we could just put that straight into +1 damage on the bounce shot. Instead of saving up for the double bombs.
I mean, we've got two
two
cores.
reactors
Yeah,
also.
so we could go for double bombs.
I actually know someone called Zoltan.
Zoltan. It's a great name.
Cool name. Yeah.
Well, except he's called Mafan.
Yes, it's called my fan.
He's Zoltan. Mafan the Zoltan.
I mean, we have these 2 cores, so we could, if we wanted to swap this guy to the bomber mech instead, we'd have the 2 cores to give him the double shot immediately.
All the bombs.
But is that as useful as being able to move around to be able to line up shots?
So many bombs. Wait, so like, are we getting extra movement off of...
No, I'm saying in order to use the double shot, you can't move. So the bomber mech would have to be in a place to. If you weren't using the bomb dispenser, you'd have to stay still to be able to fire this twice.
Sure, but I think like if we were ever going to do something twice, it's more likely to be...
The bombs.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if you think about it, how useful are they though? Because of that, the cross shape hit zone does
And then 1
sometimes
damage,
make it
yeah.
kind of awkward when you're dealing with buildings.
But if you have the opportunity to use it, then you can use it twice in the same spot.
Well, I mean, assuming that the double
can move.
launch is like choosable.
That's still only 2 damage, though, isn't it?
Yeah, or well,
bombs.
2 damage per each side of the bomb.
Yeah.
Although, if you get that upgrade as well, then 4 damage per side of the bomb. Could you just fire 4 bombs?
So many bombs.
I mean, I'm leaning towards just putting the extra damage in the rebounding volley for now, at least.
Okay.
And I don't know about these 2 extra cores though. Like, none of this is useful. I mean, +1 use, but we haven't even used it.
We've never used it.
+1 size is just ridiculous.
That is kind of mad. It's kind of fun.
These are pointless. Well, mostly pointless. I don't think we're ever going to be in a situation. What we got? We could get one more use out of the heat converter, or we could actually get the other +1 damage from the pierce shot.
Pierce shot goes up to 4.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's
That'd
pretty
be
good.
good.
Ooh, that's
That'd be good towards the end, won't
Yeah,
it?
that's
When we need to kill things. Especially for killing the boss feck or whatever.
And considering we're also getting like this with the 3 damage per shot on this as well.
Or we just grant more movement to both.
Well, yeah, arguably the movement for this guy would be kind of useful because we are struggling to get him into good position somewhat. I don't know. I feel like just the pure damage output might be better.
Okay,
Do it.
let's do it.
I mean, with any luck, we'll be able to buy some more cores at the end of this island as well.
Yeah.
And we can, if we, for the meantime, we can keep her in case this guy dies. In case we screw it up.
Sure, I think that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, what have we got next? So we might skip the acid storms. Kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Oh,
There's no acid on the.
You get the acid tank, so you have to shoot the enemies with the little mini tank first to acid them. That's normally relatively possible.
Okay.
Kill at least 7 enemies, protect the pageant, so that's just like a regular mission.
Just with a kill target. Either of those, then I guess.
I mean, let's try the acid one.
It's more interesting, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and also, acid kills.
Yeah.
Get the bonus damage. Okay, so we've got no weathers on the first turn for a change. I mean, there is the rock guy, so he's going to make an obstruction of some kind. Presumably here if we let him, or here if we don't. And the fireflies, I don't know, they're probably just going to line up on these 2 buildings, I would assume.
Well, they might line up on any of the back buildings.
Well, if we're not standing in the holes, yeah. Or they'll line up on us if we are standing in the holes, so we can't move out of the way. And if we're super lucky, maybe this guy will hover over some water.
Yes.
And how far can this move? 4. Okay, so it could get like down here and shoot. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it could shoot up along that line.
I suspect that this starting placement isn't going to matter a whole deal.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe put the pierce tank at the top so it can shoot down the line.
Assuming I suppose assuming they stay in a line and we can get both of them
into water potentially.
Well, we need to acid them as well, but yeah.
Well, that's true. We do need to. It's only 4 kills with acid, though, I guess.
Get him in early, and we don't have to think about it.
Yeah, that's true. So we put the bomber in the front line now.
Yeah.
He has the shield.
Yeah.
And then the telemech to deal with the rock guy if that becomes a problem.
Just block them off.
Oh, it's a green shield. Fancy. Oh, well, that's just annoying. Oh, well, that's actually kind of helpful. And that's exactly predicted. That guy's gone to there.
Okay. Not too bad.
Doesn't give us much options. I mean, the pierce tank really doesn't have crap all he can do now, which is kind of annoying.
Well, you can shoot through bomber and hit the buff.
Oh yeah, I guess he can shoot through. Actually, he can even get as far down as here and kill that guy if he wanted.
Yeah, which you could acid.
Yes, I could come down here and acid it upwards. That's really the only acid target this turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does the acid knock back? I should just... No, not the small tank version. I think there is a version of that weapon that does do knockback.
So the only other concern is perhaps you swap the rock dude for the mosquito, so we avoid that bit of city damage.
This one.
Or do you just bomb him? Because you could bomb him off into the water if you wanted.
Yes, you could. So what would be the plan? You could get rid of the buff, move the bomber down to shove him into the water.
We have got to do there's 4 turns, right? So we have got to do an acid kill every turn.
Yeah.
That's the important bit.
Or at least apply acid to something every turn.
Yeah.
And I don't know if falling into water while acided would count. That's the other thing.
It says it's inflicted with. It'll be inflicted when it goes into the water. So
Yeah, that
Maybe.
probably counts.
I would assume. I would allow it.
Would you?
I would. I'm generous like that.
I mean, what else could we potentially do? We could bomb that guy so he gets out of the way and then acid something else. Wait, but what are we going to... What are we killing? We're shooting Pierce through to kill this guy, and then we have to deal with that one, which would be the bomb shot. So we'd acid this guy but not kill him and then just move out of the way or teleport him somewhere.
No, I thought we were going to acid that guy, get Pierce to come around the back and shoot him, get
right,
the acid
this
kill.
way, right, for the acid kill.
Get the... Have we got... What is buffered? We've got spider buffs,
Yeah,
right?
we've got spider buffs. So we...
So you have to get the buff first, right? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
ideally.
Otherwise we're going to have spiders everywhere.
Okay, so... Okay, alternative is... You move Pierce tank behind Science tank.
Yeah.
You use Tele tank to swap Rock Dude and Mosquito, the one that's
Firefly.
targeting the city. Sorry, Firefly, right? Fine.
Right, this one.
Yeah, the one that's targeting the city. Acid
we'll
it,
shoot the-
pierce it,
Acid pierce it, right, yeah, that would kill it.
then Bomber. You're free to just try and just do damage to the buff.
Okay.
But you want to kill the buff first with the bomber if you can, right? Before you
Well,
do the other kills.
But yeah, you could do that first, yeah, with that plan, because the bomber and the buff then are absolutely not involved.
so the bomb could just like step back and shoot him.
And shoot it, yeah.
So let me just... So you go... So he goes here, he goes here. So the order would be...
I mean, the move order there is not
no.
important. Acid...
The order of the actual attacks is swap first,
Yeah.
then acid, then pierce.
then shoot, yeah. And then deal with the bomber.
But don't you need to... Can we actually kill the buff with the bomber? Is it going to deal enough? Oh, we can.
Well,
We'll do 2
it
damage.
does 3
yeah.
damage.
Oh, it does 3 now.
because we've upgraded it.
Yeah, right.
Right. We want to do that first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have a spider in the end.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
Bomb the hole.
Send you here, we send you here.
That's right.
Oh, I tell you what, we can actually use the shield after we've killed this guy.
What do you mean we use the shield?
Because we're standing in a place where there's no enemies.
Yeah, no, he has got acidified.
We can shield ourselves.
I mean...
Not particularly worthwhile, but we could.
I mean, we could.
Or we could
Why not?
prepare to unacid, I suppose.
Yeah, that might be good, because otherwise...
Although practically
One hit
anything will
kills.
kill us at 2 health anyway at
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
point.
Put the shield up.
Maybe the shield is better.
Yeah, I guess. Although it's a shame that we don't get to shield anything else as well.
Apart from ourselves, yeah. Should have got that size upgrade.
Unless we shielded up before we did the pierce shot, but...
But then we'll shield the enemy.
yeah. Yeah. No, would it? Because it's only been... Oh, yeah, it would.
Because it would have been Jason.
yes, it would. Whatever, either. Don't care.
Or do we want to save the shield? We only get 1 use, don't forget.
I think that's why we've been saving it.
Yeah.
Like, forever, and not using it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is an opportunity to finally use it.
Gain an advantage.
Let's do it.
And you still acided inside the shield.
Sizzle, sizzle.
My money don't jiggle. jiggle.
My jumper. Oh, that's bad. I mean, we can pierce him into the sea, that's fine, I suppose. Oh, but this is getting less good.
Okay, so rock guy's not a problem.
We've kind of screwed ourselves on the acid front, though.
Oh no, because the rocks are in the way.
Swapping time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we swapping? We're swapping the rock guy with one of ours or something.
I mean,
Reconnaissance.
there's not very many good options because this guy, he's attacking downwards and he's attacking downwards.
Okay. You swap rock guy with his rock on B road.
Yeah.
Acid it.
Yeah. That's what
Pierce it.
That's what I was thinking. Wait, pierce it?
Because then you can shoot it through the building.
Right. Okay.
To get an acid kill.
But then we've still got 3 other things to deal with.
Oh, they're screwed, aren't they?
You've concentrated slightly too much on that one small part of this problem.
Now we can't shield the city because we use the shield. Oh, but that would have only taken 1 hit, though, right? The shield.
I mean,
There's
we've got
shields
to double teleport these guys somehow because we can put the Firefly into that back spot, but then everything else will attack the buildings if they're there. So we'll have to put we'll have to kill something as well.
When if the bomber's shot kills, does it still push and collide? Okay, that's the bit I can never quite remember. Corpses collide. So the city would still take a damage. Because I was thinking, like, you bring the bomber down to, like, what, C5? And then bounce them both.
Bounce. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice. I mean, the bomber can just straight kill that guy, because now it does 3 damage. So we can technically easily... Well, and also the pierce shot, whichever.
Either of them.
And the pierce shot can also shove that guy into the water.
And then
you'd have to...
Okay, what if...
And you're teleporting the other Firefly, right? And then aciding it, maybe. Oh, no, you can't.
No, that's the slight problem.
How much damage? It does 1 damage. How much has the Leaper got? He's got 3, hasn't he?
Yeah. We do have the heat converter if we need to freeze something, but I'm not sure that's going to help us in this case. I mean, I guess we could go up here and freeze that dude. And then maybe swap these 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
You could freeze the city and then do the double bounce.
Yeah, you could freeze the city.
The acid, that's the problem.
That's not a terrible idea, actually. If you freeze this city, then do the double artillery bounce, because that one goes backwards and this one goes forward. So it breaks the ice, but kills him, and this guy just goes in the water.
Yeah.
But then we only have the teleport left, so we swap those 2, I guess?
Double tally. Swap those 2. Swap one with the rock at B3, so you can still get your acid tank to shoot it.
And then it shoots it as well. If we get them the right way around, can we get them the right way around?
You'd have to do you'd have to swap digger with the rock first, and then get the
and then the rock. No, wait, what are we trying to do?
Either actually, you'd have to do. Oh shit, because that would kill the acid tank. Swap him with the back one.
So the rock would be here and he'd be here.
And then swap
the rock with the fire. I prefer them the other way around.
The Firefly would then still have to shoot you. But...
I mean, we've got the shield.
Yeah.
It'd be better if they were the other way around, but is there a way to do that?
So, sorry, which way round are we talking?
Well, if we could get the Firefly to where this rock is. Because then they both shoot each other, rather than only one of them.
Well, because you just have to do digger, then Firefly, and then Firefly and digger. And then rock, sorry. So the rock's in front of the telly, Firefly is where the rock is, digger is where the Firefly is.
No, but that's still not what I'm wanting. I'm wanting the digger here and the Firefly here.
Oh, I don't know if that's possible.
No, I don't think it is. That's what I've been trying to think, but I don't think it is. So swap him with that rock. So the rock is here.
So which way around do you want it? You want the digger on the rock?
Yeah, you want the digger on the back. No, you want the firefly on the back and the digger where he is afterwards. But you can do that, can't you?
Yeah, of course you can. Because you could do digger, then rock, and then firefly, then and firefly and rock.
Oh no, I'm confusing myself. That's not even.
Because firefly's then going to shoot Telly, digger's then going to shoot.
Yeah, well, I want the firefly behind the rock, dude. Actually, all I want to do is just swap these.
Swap those two, yeah.
Yeah.
Which that might be the impossible combo. So what you swap?
You'd have to swap digger into firefly, and then no, yeah, that is impossible.
Digger has to move.
That's impossible.
That's the problem.
We're really confused.
Well, or not, because Telly could just move into where Digger's attacking and
what,
swap
here?
them. Yeah. If you really wanted.
Swap firefly and rock.
And then job done.
Yeah, I guess that is an option. Unfortunately, the acid on the firefly isn't going to let this guy's attack kill it, because it will still only do 2 damage. So we won't be able to get the acid kill.
Not this turn,
No.
but the firefly will be at least acidified.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the key part.
Is that better than the other approach I mentioned?
I think it's exactly the same, right?
Yeah, it's just that the firefly would be acidified, not the digger.
I mean, it would acidify the digger be better, because it only has 2 health.
I mean, much of a muchness. How much is the fire moss got? 3. Pretty much everything we do does that amount of damage, so...
Well, yeah, but then I'm thinking for enemy attacks.
Okay, sure.
For a 1 damage enemy attack would kill it.
And what was happening with the others? Oh yeah, we were freezing that.
Freeze the city and then
that
do the
city
bounce shot.
Wait, but how was the... Oh yeah, because you could freeze it by moving Pierce up 1.
Yeah, and then
And then get the
Keep
bomb
converting
around
it.
the other side. I see.
it's icy.
I see.
I see.
Righto.
Well, either one of those two.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yeah, I think just the. Wait, is there a way we can do it without taking damage on our shield?
What swap? Well, no. Well, yes,
Well-
actually, because you could swap Digger and Firefly, and then and then Firefly with Rock,
With rock.
because
and
the
then
Rock's
it
then
shoots
in the
rock.
way.
Yeah. And then you can.
Digger is going to
the
shoot
Firefly.
Mosquito, and Acid will, and the Mosquito will be acidified.
Right. So wait, which rock do we switch to?
The back Rock,
So we switch into
that
here.
one. Yeah.
The rock is here. Then we swap the rock and what? The firefly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done that wrong.
No.
I've done, sorry, Digger then Firefly first,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
rock.
Firefly and Rock.
Firefly and rock. So he's shooting
Yeah.
at the rock. We acidify the firefly from the side.
Digger is in
hits him
Digger
for
is in
1
D2.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
It doesn't kill it though, because it's
No.
only 2 damage. But close.
okay.
And it will be acidified, so we can hopefully murder it later.
Yeah. Okay.
And we don't lose our shield.
I think that makes sense. Now, first we have to make sure that this is actually going to function as intended, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna. But
So it will survive the. Yeah, so it's unfrozen, but that's okay.
That was the idea of freezing it in the first place.
right.
So that, then the
No. it's
no, then the
firefly.
Firefly, then Firefly and the Rock, and then acidify the Firefly.
How far do we want to move? Do we want to get right up in here?
How is that going to benefit us getting right up
Yeah,
in the
no real
grill?
need.
Well, I don't.
Well, unless we like
There's
wedge
like
the tank
no
in.
movement options around here is the trouble.
Yeah.
To get shots on anything is going to be a struggle, and we've got
Yeah.
these fucking rocks in the way. Well, I mean, the front one's going to get killed.
So wedge them in.
Oh, yeah.
Digger doesn't do any push damage, does it?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, regular mosquito. It's another thing we need to just get acid on so enemies can kill it. No, well. Oh god, this is actually going to be difficult. I mean, so this guy's attack is kind of irrelevant because we can't just move out of the way. These two obviously are the ones to actually deal with, and that can technically be moved out of the way as well. Or ideally killed, because he can't really get anywhere that's gonna... But the only real shot he has to acid something is this. Like, if we move the teletank out of the way.
Or if you swap the Firefly.
Exactly. Yeah, or if we teleport something first.
We should tally something into where that Firefly is currently. Because then we can get an acid shot in.
Also, we can kill something by teleporting with this, because it's over water. We can put the rock guy in there. Not sure that's going to be helpful, though, because we might want to have him be acid. Although aciding the mosquito as well would be equally good, I guess.
So if you swap the mosquito and the Firefly dies in the water, right?
Yeah.
And it's acided.
And we're hoping that's going to count.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah.
And then we can acid the mosquito.
Could we acid the mosquito, though? Oh, yeah, because it would be in line.
Because it would be in line, yeah, and
line.
the tank would no longer be in danger, so you could just shoot.
Yeah.
Right.
That would mean we'd lose our shield on the tele tank, though.
Well,
unless we
move in this guy as well, because we can move in with one of the rocks again.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We've got two.
Well. Oh, you could move Pierce tank up one and swap Digger with Pierce tank, and so the Digger shoots the other guy. Well, but we probably need to... That would only do 1 damage, right? That's not enough damage. We need to do something about that.
The guy at the top.
The guy at the top, yeah. The Mozzie at the top.
Yes, which is we're either going to have to teleport him back down here or actually just shoot him. But that's not going to do enough damage to kill him.
Right, so what's the... Right, hang on. So tally the Mozzie that's next to us with Firefly. So Firefly dies in the water.
And then acid that mosquito, I guess, because that's really the only shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Digger's still...
Well, unless you want to do the double teleport and, like, move the Digger up. Then that still doesn't give you a shot to acid him.
No. Well, it might, because you could move the tank up to D3 and just shoot
the order here again? 1. Because, I mean, you could swap the Digger with the rock and... Oh, no, you can't. You can't get the teleport out of the way. Because I was saying if we could acid the mosquito and then get his attack to kill it, that would be better, but I don't think there's no way to do that. Because the teleporter can't get anywhere. I mean, yeah, I think teleporting the mosquito there to get the acid shot on it is really the only option for the acid tank, right? To have to shoot an acid this turn.
If you, if you put the mosquito there and acid, but could you move the tank right up next to it and then fire the acid shot? And then you
so it'd be here.
Then you could swap the tank with the swap the tank with the Digger.
Oh, right, as the second teleport.
Yeah.
And then the Digger would actually do damage to the thing we just acidified.
Yeah, that should work. And then also this guy, we could theoretically block an emergence hole to shoot this guy, but do we want that? That's the only way we can do damage to it with the Pierce tank. But otherwise we're just pushing it. But do we want to block another emergence hole, or do we want to let as many enemies as come as possible so we can get the best chance of having an acid shot?
Digger would still be about, and the tank would be in the thick of it.
We don't have to.
Technically, the tank doesn't have to survive after it's done the acid.
No, we do need to acid one more thing.
Yeah.
Is the problem. It needs to survive this turn.
Well, yes, this turn.
And then doesn't have to survive next turn.
You don't have to be on the emergence hole. You could be on the next tile over, whenever, if you don't want to block it. Right?
Well, no, I'm saying that in order to do damage to this guy, we'd have to shoot from up this way.
Yeah.
So standing on the
What's the
emergence hole
range?
would be the only option, and also blocking the emergence.
Why is that the range, like 4 tiles or whatever?
Well, yeah.
Oh, right. That's just as far as he can move.
Yeah,
Okay.
to there.
Fine. Yeah. Would that kill it though?
No, it would only do 3 out of 4. Wait, no.
But
did
it
we
would
get-
push it.
Oh no, we got the 4 damage upgrade. It would kill it.
It would kill it. Oh, that seems good. But it's not acided, which is annoying.
No, that is the
Not
one
much you
thing.
can do about that.
And we'd be blocking one of the 2 remaining enemies from coming up if we do that.
Yeah.
But acid tank would. Well, hang on. Where would the acid tank be after the turn?
He'd be here because we're swapping him with that as the second teleport.
Swapping in with what? Sorry.
The digger
The digger. Yeah.
Wait, and the digger would be where?
here
Oh,
Yeah.
Would he? How would he get there?
because we drive the tank up to here,
Oh, right. Yeah.
swap those 2, acid him, swap him with the digger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so in theory, the tank would be a pretty good position to do something to the digger then, unless he got blocked off by more rocks.
Well, I mean, yes, rocks are going to happen because the digger will set those up, but it's just like what side of him gets blocked off or whatever.
Are we using the artillery from?
No, we're not. We've discussed this whole turn. We haven't actually included the artillery in it at all.
Well, because presumably you'd have to shoot that mozzie at the. Oh no. Yeah.
I mean, we can kill the other thing we acid. We can kill the mosquito immediately after aciding it.
I mean, that might be helpful. Or do you use it just to destroy some rocks? To give the tank more room for potentially aciding next turn.
Well, I mean, if we've put the digger here, he'll kill that one, so it'll only be that one that's left.
Yeah, so then you bomb that one to give maximum freedom,
I
but
don't know if we need it on that side, though.
then just get the mozzie we've acidified and get it out of the way.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's attempt this.
Okay. As long as you can remember all the steps.
Yeah, as long as I can remember all the steps.
Because I'm losing this one a
So we
little
need to
bit.
swap this guy with this guy.
Yeah.
It goes in
Hope
the
that this
water.
kills. Okay, it does. That counts.
Oh, good.
Acid this dude.
Oh, hello. It creates an acid pool. Does that mean
Yes.
something might jump out?
No, not on levels where that is the naturally occurring
Okay.
phenomenon. Swap these guys.
With the tank.
This guy will kill the mosquito and that rock. So we're good on that front.
Oh, which means Bomber's still free to do something.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You kill the mosquito now. Or, well, yes. Kill the mosquito now seems to be the logical choice for what the bomber should do.
I mean, there's no point.
Well, no. Or we could just...
Well, unless you want the XP, I suppose, but...
yeah, I guess. Or we could run down here and do a pierce shot that way. And then use the bomber to shoot this
Take
thing,
that
but it won't
guy
kill
out.
him. The idea is the pierce tank can kill that guy.
Yeah, kill him. Kill him and then do something else. Bomb some rocks. I don't know.
Okay.
So whatever comes up next turn, we pretty much have to acid and kill.
Bomb that rock.
Which one? The one
The
remaining
one that's
rock?
the one that's going to stay, because just to give us freedom of movement. Because what other choice? What other benefit can we do here? Like that's the one beneficial thing Bomber can actually do now.
Yeah, I guess so. Unless
No point.
unless you just want to kill that guy for the experience.
Unless you block, you go super risky.
And block the other
Block the
hole with
emergence
bomb.
hole and then focus our entire turn on getting that digger acidified
Oh,
and killed.
yeah, it's an option.
Makes sense.
I mean, we could kill the mosquito for the experience, and then just the fact that he also would kill it wouldn't matter, because that would guarantee the experience goes to him.
Sure.
So wait, look, it will be the last turn next
It
turn.
will be
right?
the last turn. Yeah.
So I guess we
That
would
doesn't seem like a bad idea to just have
just
concentrate on
one
the digger.
enemy to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And focus all our effort on getting that guy acidified.
Yeah. Okay. Good old sacrificial bombs back again.
Yes, mate. For Breach City. Gotta fight him.
Well, okay then. That makes it very easy.
Problem solved. Shoot him. Sacrifice the tank. Or just not. Or not.
Shoot
Yeah.
him. And then just end the turn. I probably shouldn't have done it with him, really. I should have done it with the artillery, but... Well,
Yeah.
so I can't even be bothered to reset the turn to fix that.
Fine.
We did it.
Victory.
Okay,
Well, that was a fun one.
Now do you want this other hive threat?
High threat.
Oh, it's got mites. God.
Oh no, that was really quite annoying.
Yeah, and it's a high threat. And oh my man, look at the layout of those fucking power plants. That one on the front's going to be goddamn impossible to defend. Okay then, so man, what do we go for?
I mean, the reprocessing probably sounds easiest, right?
Yeah.
Destroy
We
the
don't need
bats.
grid defense, do we? So
Well, I mean, we could always benefit from the percentage. I mean, 7 kills in defense or destroying the acid vats, which I mean, I believe the acid vats have 2 health
So they'll just go
from
if we can.
any of our attacks. Yeah.
Yeah. And there might be useful bounce points.
Well, that's true. Maybe not the front one. Yeah, okay. I think that one's probably better. Yeah, they do have 2 health. Ooh, an alpha digger. Look out. Look out. Okay, no webbing. I guess we'll just stand wherever. Stand wherever you feel like. Maybe we can teleport the acid. I mean, I'm not saying that maybe I'm not saying it's a... I mean, we can, but maybe it'll be useful. Oh, and a time pod as well. Jesus. Thanks for that.
Face.
Oh, well.
face.
Oh, this is probably actually going to be quite annoying. Obviously, getting the alpha dig out of the way as soon as possible would be good, because they're a pain in the butt. But, you know, a bounce artillery shot will deal with that, because it will knock him into a rock.
Yeah.
And you could... Oh, artillery shot has to have 1 range, doesn't it?
Yes, at least one.
Yeah, so we can't, like...
You can't stand here and
Get them both. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just tank the collision damage with our shield. But that would have been nice.
And teleports, of course.
Can you teleport the tank? Just...
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I mean, you could teleport the tank in there, but then you're just going to get killed by it. Hilarious like that would be. If only it wasn't a tank in the city, you could exploit its attack and let it kill the tanks, but not quite.
This is kind of annoying. This.
I mean,
Yeah, this is a bit annoying.
I mean, you sort of could. No.
I mean, there's an easy shot to kill this guy with the Pierce tank if we can get rid of the. I mean, ideally, get rid of the passive bonus first.
Yeah.
Do the tanks put to the? Yeah, no, that's not going to work either. But do the tanks push as well?
Yeah, they're just movable like normal units. I mean, since I deliberately stood this guy next to the tank, we do have the option of double teleport, so we could pull this guy into where the tank is and then swap him with the buff, I guess, but then we're not killing the buff. Or swap him.
But I mean, you
Black guy.
could kill the. No, you can.
Yeah, it's going to be annoying not being able to kill the buff. I'm going to get spiders everywhere.
Yeah, that is the problem.
But it's just the eggs, right? We're gonna...
Well, I mean, it'll presumably the way it works is the corpse will go away, it will spawn a spider egg, which will then hatch, and then it will have its turn on the next setup phase. So it will essentially be a spider enemy that will exist next
turn.
turn.
Okay.
And we could technically also kill this dude with the Pierce tank from, say, here, if we wanted to. Also get the Type Pod, which would free up the artillery to do something different. It's just this guy that's the problem.
So if you moved Pierce to the pod, shot the digger, swapped the acid tank. Well, swap the acid tank with Mosquito at B7.
Yeah.
Swapped it again with the Firefly.
Okay.
So Firefly's now standing in front of the telly and Mozzie's down at G1.
Yeah. And then what?
And then move... Oh, shit, the bomber can't move far enough.
Nope. I could start to see what you're going for there.
Yeah, if the bomber could get to B4, yeah, then it could have gotten both. Oh, but it would have damaged the city anyway.
Building,
yeah.
Not quite. I mean, really, the only thing that could directly kill the buff is the bomber. Just from here, shoot it in the mountain or anything, which isn't great. Mainly because we'd have to. I mean, you could do the double teleport, right? No, can you do a double teleport? You can't put this. You swap the mosquito into here and then swap the swap this with the firefly and then send the firefly to where the mosquito is.
Yeah, that'll work. And then you've got the Mozzie in front of the telly and acid
Could you
tank
swap
over
the
it.
buff with the rock at the bottom or whatever, and then when you do the bounce shot, you could hit the. You could get the digger and the buff in.
It wouldn't
the bounce.
it wouldn't do the damage because it would do one damage from collision because you're going through the rock is the first target. So the damage goes to the second target, and then it would take collision damage with the buffer, but it would only do one.
Right.
Can the pierce shot just get to H4? Yeah, it can. Okay, so it could shoot through.
Yes, it could just do that.
No.
Oh.
H4.
Oh, what you mean this way?
Yeah, shoot through the city, hit the buff, push that into the tank, getting us some tank damage. May be useful.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, right, this
H4
way.
shoot down.
I see. It would kill the buffer and
Get a single
one
collision damage on the tank.
No, actually, it wouldn't. It would just push them both. The tank would end up here.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
And it, yeah.
So that gets rid of.
Oh no, actually, you're right because the push happens on the last target. The city is the first target. The push goes onto the, so it would collide with the tank.
I mean, the alternative is you could actually swap Firefly in with the tank first when you do that, and then Firefly's out of action as well because it's shooting to nothing. Well, it's shooting to where Bomber's currently standing, but
no, because that wouldn't push it then.
wouldn't it? Oh no, it would just get hit.
Yeah, it would just get one collision damage.
Okay, but then you could telly it out of the way in one telly because it would be in front of the telly tank, right?
So you say teleport it in, then do the shot, and then teleport it out
to somewhere else.
else. Like maybe then you could have it shooting the digger.
But then we've got two things to deal with that we don't have enough mechs left.
No, but you could swap Firefly for the Mozzie in its second telly, right? And then Mozzie is shooting D4, empty space. Firefly is shooting vertically at nothing.
And then we just do the kill shot on that guy
with the bomber.
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay.
Bouncing it off a building first, and then to push the digger the right way.
Yes.
And then I don't know, but the digger would push and come back, right? Oh, it would be dead. It would be dead. It would just be dead.
Yes. So that's not going to do any tank damage, but it does do 1 point of damage to the Firefly.
I mean, you could argue if we could get on top of it like last mission, then we've got a turn at the end, if we're lucky, to deal with the tanks. But we've got two emergencies that we haven't dealt with.
Arguably, the teleport Firefly in and do extra damage to the Firefly, I don't think that's actually as much worth as doing 1 collision damage to the tank, because it's acid. So we'll practically kill it with anything. in one shot. So do we even need that one extra collision damage on the Firefly rather than the one damage on the tank?
I was moving the Firefly primarily to get it out of city damage, because otherwise we're not dealing with the city damage.
No, but I'm saying... So the teleport is not related to the damage process. The teleport is just to basically swap these two.
Yeah,
so they're not hurting things. Yeah.
So you start with the shot, and then you do the teleport. But then,
I mean, if you wanted,
doesn't it move the? Oh, it doesn't matter though, does it? Does that move the? When you do the pierce, does it move the target?
It doesn't move the tank.
Right, that's fine then.
Knockback pushes the thing into the tank.
And it hurts the tank.
And does one damage to the tank.
Then you can do your double teleport right after that. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it depends what you want to damage, really. The tank or the Firefly, because you'll do either 2 damage to the Firefly or 1 damage to the tank.
No, it's not 2 damage, it's still 1 damage.
It's acidified.
Yeah, collision doesn't affect.
Collision isn't acidified. Oh, okay.
And since it's acid, any of our 3 damage weapons will kill it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think damage to the tank is the better option.
Okay.
The VAT.
Let me just say yes. This guy we can do this first, I guess.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we're definitely doing this in the right order. Bounce it off the
building, hit the guy. Yeah.
No, well,
we've got. We probably should have pierced first.
Well,
oh no.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. Just once.
You don't want to reset that?
I mean, we could, but do we want to risk a reset on the first turn? I think we can deal with 1 singular spider, maybe. Especially because there's only going to be like 2 more enemies, I guess, not 3.
Fine. Always deal with the buff first. That's what I say.
Yes, I know. We should have. Okay, and then this ridiculousness. Where do we want the tank to end up?
Yeah, do you want it at the top of the map or the bottom?
I'm gonna say. Well, okay. So when the tank breaks, it makes a square of acid, like not a pool, like a full square. So putting it there would arguably be better because then enemies won't be able to path this way.
Oh, what you mean? It makes a hole?
Yes, it makes a hole full of acid. So,
I mean, I guess, yeah.
So do it this way around.
Assuming we killed the tank anytime soon.
Well, yes. Okay. Risky. Okay, 2 more Fireflies, that's probably not too bad. That guy's just going to stay there. No, wait, maybe this... Is he going to get... Oh, no, he is going to get his set up. Okay. Well, that is slightly more awkward.
Oh, that spider's going to be a problem.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we could always take 1 grid damage.
Just because we didn't reset that turn. Oh well, never mind.
Or we could shield all those buildings, I guess. Well, no, not all of them. We can shield one of them.
Shield the building. Well, but it still, unless we
still take 1. But if we
would have to deal with one of them. Yeah. Deal with it.
And we've got to deal with this as well, I guess.
How far does the bomber? Let's have a look at the bomber range. Not as far as I would like.
No, naturally.
Need to give him motion range when we can.
You think so?
Yes. At this point, yes. The number of times I've asked, can I move the bomber where I want, and it's been no.
Also, we're only going to get 1 teleport this turn if we're going to do that. I mean, we could use the pierce tank to shoot this dude and also kill the tank. That's just a nice, clean shot on that side.
Yeah. You could swap that. You could move to the pod.
Move to the pod.
Swap that guy with the Firefly at the top.
Yeah. But then, can we deal with this? Not really.
Not really, no. You could deal with one of them.
But even shielding the building is the same result, right? And also we do need to move those Fireflies because they're just... Well, I mean, and technically we can sacrifice that building instead, so long as this guy goes first. So he can shoot that building before the other shot. But the shield would only still stop one of them, so we'd...
But it shields yourself, right, as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So if you're in the way as well, then you could...
But we don't have the range to get... If we could stand here and get these buildings, but we don't have the range upgrade on the shield.
Right.
Because what I'm suggesting is if we sacrifice the back building... No. Use
Yeah, if the what's it, E7 building, can you shield that?
Yeah, but it's taking 2 shots though. Well, no, I see what you mean.
But if
you
you're
stand
standing in
there
front, yeah.
and then shield. So we
Yeah.
block both the Firefly shot with the shields.
Exactly, yeah.
Still not going to save this building. We're going to take 1 damage down here. And I'm suggesting that we use the bomb shot to kill this and that tank.
Yeah.
And then just let the spider hit the thing. Oh no, that's
It's
spider.
just a spider.
What a shame.
Damn.
I mean, I think that's probably the best outcome we're going to get, really, at this point. I don't necessarily
got the
like
time pod
absorbing the damage with the shield.
Just because it...
Well, because the
do any
alternative
damage
of
to the
just
enemies.
swapping them, right? Because the swap is
Yeah.
free, and then we don't waste the shield, and we also go and stand on the time pod.
So we swap...
We swap this
Yeah.
Firefly and that Firefly.
Yeah, maybe that's better. And we get the time pod.
How much damage is that Firefly actually doing? The one at the bottom?
What, this one? Just one.
Just 1. No, that wouldn't be relevant anyway, so we do that. Hang on,
Yeah, maybe the
I'm
swap
working.
is
I'm working on
He's
something.
working on it.
Because what if you swapped? Is that Firefly you're hovering actually taking a shot?
Yeah.
Where
Upwards.
upwards? Okay.
The shot that we're talking about doing 1 damage.
Okay. Alternate plan.
Yeah.
You swap that Firefly where your mouse is with the mosquito.
So it's shooting this building.
Shit.
No, you don't.
Oh, no.
Okay. Hold on.
Hold on.
Guys. I got this.
I don't think you do.
I'm thinking it can be avoided with potentially some use of the remote bomb.
Okay.
Is where I'm going with this. Like, because you only need to do that 1 little damage to that cock and spider.
That's true, but there's so many other things we need to hit, though.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking the bomber can actually tank a hit.
It can, yes.
So if we could get it in the way of something, it's actually not
Because it can
Not a
launch,
problem.
it can launch the bomb and the bomb can walk a bit.
exactly.
So you could put the bomb like here to block that shot.
And then
launch
it's
the bomb
a
down
question.
here.
Yeah, it's a question of getting that bomb somewhere useful, whilst also being able to swap trouble out.
But then there's no way to swap this with anything, right?
Only the mosquito that's gonna shoot upwards. Okay, well, okay. What if you move the telly up to where the acid pool?
Telly up to here.
Oh, no, well, okay, maybe not. Move the bomber first, so it's in E line, I guess.
Like here, so it's tanking that shot.
Yeah. Telly then swaps the acidified Firefly with something. Maybe the mosquito, because the mosquito's only doing 1 directional damage, right? It doesn't shoot range.
Then the Firefly shooting at this building.
Yes.
I don't think Rob has it.
Swap it with a spider?
Yeah, you could, but then the mosquito's still there.
And then I don't know, the Firefly's still a problem.
I mean, my plan kills both the bats and we take 1 building damage. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm going for the ideal, but yeah.
You just don't want to take that 1 city damage
I
for
don't
that
want to take
stupid
it. I
spider.
I mean, we might not.
Yeah.
26%.
That's true. I might get lucky.
Okay, alternate plan.
Oh, God,
Extra
yeah.
alternate plan. You put the Pierce tank in the way of that Firefly shot, so at G2,
Yeah.
or G3, sorry. Shoot the spider.
Which doesn't kill it, but kills the vat.
No.
Oh, no,
the
wait.
spider.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not killing the vat.
I'm not killing the vat, but I am killing the spider.
That's true.
And then
And then we just swap the other things and then bomb bounce these two. I mean, sure, I guess.
yeah,
That does technically prevent all damage, and we kill one of the vats still.
And we tank a bit of damage, do we, on the
Yeah, just
Pierce
one
tank?
on the Pierce tank.
Okay. Yeah. It's a bit nicer to the human beings in that city.
I guess so.
save the civvies.
Right, so we still need to move here and do that teleport swap, right?
Yeah.
After
Yes.
the Pierce shot.
After the Pierce shot, yes, that's important.
And then the bomb bounce just kills the other two things. And we have to stand here specifically to block that other
To block the shot, yeah.
Yeah, that will be fine, right?
I think so.
Well, yeah, okay.
That's all right.
Defensive rock.
That's all right. I'll take that. Okay, those are harmless.
And just this bit.
Yeah, shoot that guy, which will kill it. Kill. Bosh.
Tank.
Chemical cut it. Ow. A starfish. An alpha starfish.
That's weird.
Everything's
Why
attacking
did
that
it
guy.
happen?
Yeah, everyone's all up in the...
Nobody likes the taily guy. And
Okay.
only one merchant's hole, so that's
So, I mean,
alright.
this guy could go back and do that Pierce shot again if we want.
Yes.
Back to the original
That's,
plan.
that's
That's the
true.
plan. Get the
Telly can just run away.
Yeah, or move and teleport something.
if he wants to.
Not really anything useful, though, I don't think. I mean, I suppose we could swap the mosquito and that firefly, so the firefly will shoot the starfish for 2 damage, I guess.
Yeah.
Assuming we don't bounce shot it out of the way.
We would have to move.
Although this guy also won't be able to get past. That's the actual problem. If there's an enemy in that square, he can't move through. So if we want to get in line, we have to either teleport him out, like teleport him to where the mosquito is, but then that doesn't remove the firefly.
No. But mosquitoes then attacking the firefly.
Well, yes. Wait, no. Also, we actually need to stop this guy from attacking, because it's going up this
It's
way.
in line.
Which we could just tank with the shield. We could just like stand here and tank it with the shield instead, if we want to.
Mm-hmm.
But we do then we need to deal with this.
Well, I'll take one step back with the bomber because we're not using the bomber then.
Well, yeah, we
And
could just bounce shot it. It's just that we're continuing not to kill the alphas is the actual slightly dangerous thing. It's got to be some kind of... it's just not got access to anything good to teleport. It's only the mosquito.
Yeah.
We swap the mosquito and...
Well, mosquito and that
Nice.
top firefly is still
yeah, that's
potentially
still
an
the
option.
only real choice, but then the bomb doesn't have access to much. Apart from the mosquito, obviously, I suppose. If you want to just clear that out.
That's okay, isn't it?
This feels like it's manageable. Because we'll be taking more out than we'll be having to deal with next turn.
Oh, he doesn't quite have the move range. Okay. Yeah, I guess that is the best we're going to do.
Hang on, but what is is that firefly still a problem?
In this
Did we-
one.
Did we come up with a solution for that?
No, I don't think so.
No.
either tanking it with the shield, which removes the ability to teleport, and then killing this guy with the bounce shot instead.
How much damage is that?
Which one?
Acidified Firefly on.
3. I mean, he's
Oh,
on
he's on
full. Any 3 damage shot will kill it. I mean, we could not do this shot, I guess, and use the Pierce tank to help, but...
How?
Well, it could, like, just stand here and shoot it.
But then exposing that city.
Well, what city? Oh, right, the one he's standing in front of, yes. No, yeah, I get the feeling maybe just leaving these alphas is maybe the best we're going to do. They're both acided, so they will be still easy to kill.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And we'll only be getting one more enemy.
As long as we're not taking damage and the civvies are okay. A hole full of goop.
Sploosh.
Wait, what are we doing again? Tanking it with the shield.
Yeah, I guess. Because he's got to block that Firefly, that's the problem.
I mean, should we go back up here and also shield that city just because that's something we can do with the shield?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that will leave him in a less good position for manoeuvring next
Actually
turn.
trying
though.
to tally.
We either put him only 1 square back and only shield himself, or we put him way further back so he won't have as many options for movement next turn. I think probably staying close is better, because the chances are nothing's going to hit that city anyway. Okay. That Starfish is even going to conveniently get rid of that extra rock. Or maybe inconveniently, I don't know.
Defense rock, no! Split. Smoke. And a lever.
A lever, that might be bad.
We're doomed. Okay, we went for the city, which is actually probably slightly easier to deal with, but we've got 3 things on that one.
Yeah.
Well,
and as usual, the bomber is in not the best place for a bounce shot.
Oh no. He definitely needs an upgrade on the movement, like one more.
2 more in this instance would have been ideal, but yeah, well, no, 1 more would have been
Yeah,
fine.
1 more would have been there.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted. I mean, I'm sure we could. I mean, we're standing in contact, so double teleportation will probably remove all the attacks
Well,
on some level.
you could move him to E5, just 1 square up, next to the Starfish.
Yeah.
Just so you can tell it's Starfish somewhere. But Pierce guy then has because then you can swap Starfish and that lower Firefly, the one at C2, nullifying both of their attacks.
Yeah, okay.
And then Pierce guy can actually just. Oh no, he can't. I was about to say he could just shoot downwards and into the lever.
No.
But then we haven't used Bomber yet, so he could just then.
Yeah, he only has 1 health. So the
walking bomb could take out one of them, or even just bounce it off the building and bomb that guy.
Yeah,
and then Pierce could just push the other guy out of the way.
Well, Pierce can kill the mosquito, can't it, through the building?
But true. He could do it that way around. Yeah.
Or we could move the bomber guy here, bounce off that building to kill the Starfish, move the teleporter to here and swap these 2 so they're both attacking the middle square, and then Pierce shot through this mountain to knock that guy into the acid.
Whichever gives the bomber the most XP.
Probably killing the Starfish, I'm going to assume.
Yeah. My bad. No.
No.
Have some sweet XP. Mwah.
Massive overkill. Okay, good. Now this is the boss fight. We still
Right.
might manage to perfect this.
Yeah, that's true. We've got all the objectives so far.
Yeah, one more record. Do you want that in movement for chance?
Oh, mate, I mean, it seems like the obvious choice at this point. It's come up so much.
Okay, what was it? Oh, the beetle. Right, it does a charge and leaves fire behind it. Oh shit, fire!
Oh no.
Fire is back. Oh my god. Not, I already don't like where this guy is. He's just going to walk to like here and then be very annoying.
Bomb it.
How far can the leafers get? Okay. So as long as we're standing like back here, we'll be out of range of the leafers.
Or maybe-
exposing that building.
Maybe preemptively put the bomber on along line C so we can just chuck a bomb in if Digger goes into where you think he's going to go.
Yeah. And the Pierce tank can shoot through that mountain to kill anything that goes on that side of that building, which is the only side that they can reach. What, like this, and then this, and then where do you want the telly?
Not sure. Maybe just in the middle somewhere.
What, in the middle, like over here?
Yeah, like literally in the middle.
That might be awkward if he gets webbed, though.
They could just tell you something.
Well, the trouble is if he gets webbed and then we have a guy here to shoot at, that's going to be awkward. Maybe here, so he's offline with them, or offline with that mountain.
Maybe.
Okay, well that's potentially irrelevant. That's not the targets we want. Oh, that's wow! They blocked him off.
And Digger was going for it, but didn't get the chance.
Well, that may have just made this quite a lot easier.
Yeah. So what? Okay, because you could just bounce bomb those two
Can't
leafers.
bounce those guys.
Or alternatively, we could use the pierce shot to push the boss up and bounce shot the boss and the lever into the other lever.
That's way better. And then.
And then this guy's kind of pointless.
What? But hang on.
You can shield some things.
Hang on. No, well, wait, yeah. Hang on. You move him.
Well, actually, I guess we can't put the boss there because he'll still do his attack.
Yeah.
How much damage are we doing to him? Are we doing
Not enough. It would be
4, 5?
wait, is it 4 again? No, it's 3.
3. So it'd be doing
So it'd just
4
be-
with collision.
Well,
yeah.
assuming we have a collision because he'd be going backwards.
But Bomber could just tank the hit.
he could, but
With
he'd
the
need to. He wouldn't be able to because this attack knocks back. So he'd have to be standing adjacent to be able to tank that.
Yeah, okay.
So it might
Swap the roles. So Bomber Tank goes up to. Where can he get to? He can get to E4 and bounce the first shot on the boss, pushing him backwards into line with the leapers.
right, and then
Pierce,
Pierce,
which will do the same level of damage, but like Pierce is then in danger.
Yeah, but it doesn't do more damage to the boss.
But then you use Telly to put the Digger in the place of Pierce. So the boss is just going to shoot the Digger.
That's quite good.
Okay, does that need to be that way round?
What do you mean? I mean, you have to do the bomber first to move the boss into position. Then you have to.
Here, knock him back to there.
Then you have to do the Pierce shot,
Move to here, Pierce shot that way.
and then you have to do the Telly for that to work. Assuming Telly can reach the Digger, right? Yeah.
Oh, right, from this side.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
the mountain side next to the mountain doesn't really matter.
Yeah, okay. I think that makes sense. So we want him to go back.
Shove him back, yeah. Move Pierce one up.
Here. I'll clear all that out.
Shoot them.
Bish bash bosh. And then Telly to swap Pierce and Digger.
Yeah.
Ha ha!
Haha!
Okay, hopefully they'll stay somewhere useful next to
Bosh. I mean, Digger's now like quite well positioned.
spiders.
Oh, and a buff. Okay.
No. Looks like he might be getting artillery. Or pierced, I guess.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
I mean, we can literally just step out of the way and let the boss kill the buff, but we kind of need to kill him ourselves, of course.
Yeah. To stop the spiders.
So, I mean, I guess we can just bounce shot the boss and the buff, and then that'll be done.
Yes. And then pierce the Digger, and then tally that guy out with a rock or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess that rock, if we.
Or even the bomber. Just who cares? Like,
Well, yeah, I suppose. Oh, the trouble is, will we still get a spider? Because it technically kills the boss before the buffer.
we'll get a spider.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think we will.
Will we?
Because it's.
But
boss.
is it the same turn though?
Yeah.
Or is it technically?
Does it take place at the same moment?
I reckon we'll get a spider, but I don't mind.
I
Oh no,
think
it
we
kept
will.
it. Yeah,
Did
nice.
not get the spider.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's fair.
That was
I think.
generous. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we have to shoot from here.
Yeah. No choice there.
Oh, do we want to do that
Extra defense
first, or do
rock.
we want to do the telly first?
Well, it doesn't really matter because we can just swap this guy with our gun.
Either.
Or a rock. Do you want to put a defense rock up front?
I mean, it restricts their movement a bit.
And
But, also,
it will get rid of the other rock.
but that rock might be useful.
You want both the defense rocks at the back.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just do that.
Yeah. I think that's. Okay, good turn. Like it.
Starfish. And we're helpfully blocking them from being able to move.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the starfish can attack diagonally. So what do you want to do on this one? Also, those rocks are kind of blocking us from moving.
I mean,
So, we get over here.
I mean, the bomber tank can now just use them to bounce stuff off. Like, we go for the starfish, right? Just bounce one off that first rock and
This
and
way.
go all the way and hit the starfish.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then Telly could just push one of that firefly at B4 or somewhere else. Who cares?
What's the pierce tank going to do, though? Can we get an actual pierce shot on any of this?
I mean, the pierce shot could just
I'm
move to the
fine,
emergence
I'm fine.
hole and shoot that firefly next to the Telly.
Well, we can shoot this way, yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't even thinking that. Move it onto the. Oh, well, you could go there.
Yeah, because when we could kill the starfish, use the bomber on that guy, and then tally this one.
Yeah, same effect. Essentially, I was going to go the other way and like put him on D4 and block that emergence hole, shoot that firefly, and then still bomb the starfish and move the other one. But this works just as well.
Oh wait, I have to bounce it off the rock. Oh no, wait, that's not going to work.
Oh no!
We just have to shoot directly.
And then, okay, we don't actually have to bounce it.
No.
Okay, that's all right then.
Where do we want to put this guy? On the emergence hole. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Very good. I think we're probably going to win. I
Can't see the neighbours.
Fuck the neighbours. That's actually not super helpful.
Let's bomb him.
How?
Remote bomb.
Not enough damage. I'm probably going to have to swap him with one of the rocks.
I mean, yeah.
This rock, presumably.
Can Telly get around there? Oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Just swap the rock. Yeah. Swap.
We're probably going to want to
Can
pierce
swap
that.
the
Can't
rock.
swap the rock.
Pierce that guy. And then, well, yeah, then the artillery will be able to shoot him. It's just that we can't direct shoot him with the artillery because he'll move backwards into that building. That's why we have to do that first.
Yeah.
Swap a rock.
Get some more experience for this guy. Oh wait, he's already full.
Yeah, he's leveled somewhere.
Well, okay then. Did we see what his thing was? Oh, adrenaline. I guess we didn't. That must have been this mission, because otherwise it would have been popped up at the end of the mission.
Right, what does adrenaline do?
I don't know. Can we see? +1 move per vet killed in battle. Wow.
So,
really?
So he's at 8 movement now.
Yeah, he sure is.
Holy cow.
Fucking awesome.
Or maybe we don't need that reactor.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
We can start putting that into the double bomb attack, I guess.
Yeah. Yay. Success.
Perfect island.
Okay, good.
Understood.
What we get this time?
A dude
Oh, Mechs gains armoured.
reduces incoming damage by 1.
That really pointless thing. Don't think that's going to outclass any of our other secondary weapons.
No.
Might just get grid defense. Unless we want to unlock this guy from Rob's save file, if he doesn't already have him.
I mean, I don't, but I mean that's not what this video is about.
No.
No.
But we can then sell them for like, well, I think they're worth 2. No, they might only be worth
Might
1.
be worth 1, yeah, because like Bethany was a special case, right, to be worth 4.
4, yeah. But I thought maybe it's not the same.
I mean, it does give us free emergence blocking.
Yes, that is one of the advantages of armoured, is you don't take the damage from the emergence. I think, unless that's been changed.
I mean, it's not weapon damage, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. It is worded specifically as weapon damage.
Yeah, weapon
Which makes
damage.
it less useful. Wow. I mean, we could tank all those pansy shots from fireflies.
But how many of those are we going to see any longer? Now that we're on the 4th island, even more alphas. Yeah, I think maybe just grid defense.
I'm not unpleased with our current... displeased with our current pilot lineup.
Grid defense it is then.
29%.
Alright, what we got on ridiculous weapons today? Okay, use buildings to push enemies away. That's kind of funny.
Weird.
That's kind of cool.
Just deploy a tank.
Oh yeah, I think I've used that before.
Not super helpful.
No, it's kind of fun because then you get an extra unit.
Well, true, but it's only
a
a
push tank, yeah.
Until you get that free expense upgrade to make it a +2. No, the other version of our bounce shots.
Huh.
Except it only works on adjacent tiles, which makes it way less
Yeah,
useful.
that's not good.
The effect deals no damage to buildings or units when attacking. It takes 1 damage.
Oh,
That's
wow.
kind of funny.
Passive. Huh. That's kind of awesome, actually.
Kind of, yeah.
That's
But
cool.
would it outclass our other ship?
I mean, what would we replace? Like,
Yeah, it's either the heat converter or the shields, right? Because with the bomb weapons are too useful.
I still don't. The shields haven't really got us out of trouble ever.
No.
The heat has, because
Yeah.
the ice has definitely got us out of a pinch, or helped us out in a pinch.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're in a pinch, you must be able to get out of the pinch, right?
Presumably.
Like, yeah. I stand by my statements. I'm not unpleased with it.
You're not pleased to place words. So, I mean, so if we got that as a passive, because obviously our teleport technique does tend to make enemies attack nothing fairly regularly, and push us
That's
as
true.
well. We've got quite a lot of push. It is only 1 damage, and it does cost 2 cores, so there's that to consider. But so you take that, and then I would say you put the heat converter back on the science mech and get rid of the shields, and then have the passive on the Pierce tank that we're virtually never able to use at secondary anyway.
What have we got on the Pierce tank secondary?
The heat converter.
Oh, that's the heat converter at the moment, right?
That's where we put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We'll get that. We'll make sure you sell the right thing. Okay. Then we'll just go and equip that. No. This one gets the passive. This one is the heat converter. We have to put 2 cores in here, so don't forget that.
We need to buy a
at least
couple
2
cores, which we have enough for,
Yep.
and we don't really want anything else, do we?
No, I mean, if you sell Bethany to get 5, then buy one of these other weapons, but with no,
Which we don't want.
So we're just going to have 1 more grid defense.
Do we have to spend all our stars? Or?
Yes, because it's attached to this island.
Okay. 30%.
And then put the 2 cores in over here.
It is a weapon, right? No. Well, sort
Well,
of.
yeah, technically.
It's the lazy weapon.
Okay, I think that's it.
Alrighty.
Nice.
So
Oh wait, do we want to take out the extra move for this guy with his adrenaline?
I mean, it seems real tempting now, isn't it? But what are we going to put that extra core on?
I mean, health for now, I suppose.
We can't,
Oh, no,
because he's
you're right.
Zoltan.
I guess that core just can just stay there until we
Yeah.
get 2 more.
Yeah, it's still useful on the first turn.
First turn, yeah. Okay.
Bonkers. Okay. How are these credits getting on screen? What's the theme of this episode?
Acid, green.
I mean-
effects.
I guess, but we didn't use the acid all that much.
We had a whole mission where we had to use the acid.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, let's just pour one out for acid. Blub, 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 blub.
Blip, blip, blip.
It's not my most inventive noise.
Well, you know, you've been working on words today.
I mean, okay, so that credit intro may have been unpleasing, but there are other things you can find that will be pleasing at the places indicated by said credits. How about some more Happy Salad in audio form? Check out that podcast at happysalad.net or on your favourite podcatcher. There's also more vids on this here YouTube channel. Please enjoy. There's a lot of them. Please enjoy. Please.
Please enjoy.
Pleasing enjoyment, not unpleasing enjoyment.
It would be unpleased.
I want to be unpleased.
If you don't want to be unpleased, watch our videos.
Make sure to like, which is a synonym for pleased. Make sure to please and register.
subscribe.
Thank you. That'll do.
Okay.
Latest potatoes.
Catch you next time. Bye.
I have enjoyed oneself.
You are successfully pleased, I guess.
Yes.